acknowledge the arrival His Majesty the Ashanti arrives, accompanied by His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Manhyia.
Strong, but not rude. Who is kind, but certainly not weak. He's bold, but he is not a bully. He's humble, but he is not timid. He is confident and proud, but definitely not arrogant, and is full of humor. A couple of years ago. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here to commemorate this unparalleled and distinguished service and leadership towards peacemaking and service to others in a most timeless manner through the issuance of a commemorative gold coin to celebrate this leadership of peace distinction. And for this, we say thank you to the Republic of Ghana and to the Governor of the Central Bank of the Republic of Ghana. Mr. Vice President and gentlemen, hundreds of years from today into the future, let these commemorative coins become a collector's item representing the remarkable leadership of peace and service that the 16th Ashanti of the Ashanti Kingdom of Ghana provided its people and its country. Otumfuo, ladies and gentlemen.
Of Access Bank Ghana PLC, I would like to congratulate the Ashanti Hini, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, on this great feat.
We say a very big thank you to Access Bank. Thank you very much for coming through for us on this, the official bank for this entire commemorative gold coins. Distinguished invited guests, we also want to say a very big thank you to our chairman, Mr. Frank Edu. And now we move to our remarks from guest speakers. But before we do that, with your very kind permission, let me just remind you also that all proceeds from this entire auction today shall go into the establishment of a cultural resource center, which will employ the latest IT technology platforms to promote, and they probably will bug you a bit, but hey, live with it. Thank you to Ghana Gas, to GOIL, National Petroleum Authority, also to VW, we say thank you. The Ghana Free Zones Authority, we say a very big thank you. Luckily, I'm sharing the same table with the Chief Executive, Ambassador Mike Okwe. Thank you very much for your support to this one, Ghana Free Zones Authority. Angel Group, NIB, ZPay, Frames Oil, EVC, Ghana Airports Company, Unicorn, Ghana Revenue Authority. Well, they smell money, don't they? Omni Diagnostics, thank you very much. Beyond the Return, Ghana Tourism Authority, Santol Energy. And just to remind you that this entire event is powered by E on3 Group, Manhyia Palace, Gold Coast Refinery, PMMC, KGL, and SA Energy Limited. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'd like to invite for the very first, amongst our guest speakers, please shall we welcome the Executive Chairman of Coast Refinery, who minted the gold coins. Please welcome Dr. Said Diraz. After Dr. Said Diraz, the official banking partner, Access Bank Board Chair, will take the microphone. Dr. Said, thank you very much. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Vice President and Second Lady, Your Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, Lordship Chief of Justice, Honorable Freema Osei Opari, Chief of Staff, Excellencies Ambassador, Your Excellency Canon BD, former President of Cote d'Ivoire, His Honorable Minister of States, Honorable Members of Parliament, the clergy, nonum, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Gold Coast Refinery is honored to be associated with the August ceremony of the launching of the commemorative coins in honor of His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, Ashanti Heni. Gold Coast Refinery is subsidiary of the Aerojet Group, who have been engaged in the financing and the construction of 9 hospitals in Ghana, including the military hospital at Afari, Kumasi, the Ashanti Regional Hospital in Suwa, and the 2 district hospitals at Teba and Konongo, all in the Ashanti region. The main purpose of establishing the largest gold refinery in West Africa and the second largest in Africa is to add value to the production of gold and to place Ghana on the international hallmark bullion market as exporter of high purity refined gold of 99.99 and 99.999. For this ceremony, we are pleased to be selected as the refinery of choice for the production and the minting of these high quality commemorative gold coins. We are proud and happy to be in a strategic partnership with His Royal Majesty, the Otumfuo Ashanti Heni. Personally, I wish to express my profound gratitude to Your Majesty, the Presidency, and the Embassy representing the entire people of Egypt for cementing the bond of friendship that has existed.
So, we easily share in each other's victories and successes, joys and sadness, as if we are one big family. And yes, we are indeed one big family, and that is why we identify with Ashanti man regardless of our heritage. Nananum and distinguished guests, with your permission, please permit me to humbly add my voice to congratulate His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu for his sterling leadership over the past 2 decades and for serving as a beacon of unity and progressive development in our country. Together with my colleague directors, management and staff of Access Bank Ghana PLC, we are honored to be associated with His Royal Majesty on this memorable occasion. As we say in our local parlance, Obiye adia fair osayi. To wit, praise is due where praise is deserved. His Royal Majesty Otumfuo is today a household name and spoken of beyond the shores of Ghana in many respects. And in fact, there's a tall list of his various achievements that time will not permit me to speak about. As a bank, we have truly valued His Majesty's wealth of wisdom, hospitality, inspiration, and enterprising drive. It might interest you to know that Access Bank Ghana PLC has continuously expanded its footprint in the Ashanti region. And it's worth noting that to date, we can boast of one of the largest branch networks by any bank with 7 locations here in the Kumasi metropolis, thanks to his encouragement. Celebrating you with these commemorative coins is indeed a worthy acknowledgement of your unique role in Ghana's socio-economic development. We extend our sincere appreciation to all stakeholders, including the Bank of Ghana and our fellow sponsors, especially KGL, PMMC, and EON3, who have made it possible to bring this innovative coin to life. Your Majesty, you know I have a personal issue that 20 years ago when you took this job, I got elevated from the post of friend to son, and I'm very proud of that. Thank you very much for that honor. Your Majesty has indeed made Ghana, Your Majesty, our country, Ghana, will forever cherish the contributions you have made and continue to make to national progress and cohesion, prosperity, and we will remember you for your great achievements. Thank you. God bless Otumfuo. God bless Ashanti man, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Frank Beecham, Board Chair of Access Bank. Let me also acknowledge the presence tonight of Stratcon Energy. Say a very big thank you to Stratcon Energy for supporting this project. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the issues of gold, it's a natural resource. Government-wise, we have a minister who is in charge of lands and natural resources. Please welcome Samuel Abu Jirapo. I hope he starts.
Your Excellency, the Vice President, Your Royal Majesty, the Ashanti, my Lord the Chief Justice, the Chairperson of the Council of State, the Honorable Chief of Staff, my mother, colleague ministers, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of Parliament, Nananom, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to be here this evening on behalf of the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources to be part of this august and historic occasion commemorating the outstanding leadership of His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, the indefatigable Asantehene. Even though I have had the privilege to be the minister responsible for gold, I have never set my eyes on pure gold. Otumfuo, Wadaroma, given that I'm in this historic palace of gold, I shall be able to go home tonight with a bar of gold. Distinguished guests, it is needless to point out that since ascending to the revered golden stool on 26 April 1999, His Majesty has played a pivotal role in the social, political, and economic development of our country. Undoubtedly, the enduring peace and stability we are enjoying in the Fourth Republican dispensation can be attributed in part to the untiring efforts of our beloved King, Otumfuo II. It is therefore fitting that tonight we have come from all walks of life and from far and near to honor the Ashanti for his contribution to the growth and development of Ghana through this innovative, memorable gold coin. Ladies and gentlemen, gold, referred to as ikakoko in Ashanti, is regarded as sacred, to be used only for the good of the community. And having regard to the history of gold in the Ashanti Kingdom, there could not have been any better means of celebrating a king so dedicated to national peace and cohesion than we are doing tonight. Your Majesty, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, through the Precious Minerals Marketing Company Limited, PMMC, led by its hard-working Managing Director, Nana Akwesi Ewua, is pleased to be associated with such a historic event. This partnership is in accord with the far-sighted vision of the distinguished President of our Republic, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, to transform our national economy, which is dependent on the production and export of raw materials, to a value-adding, industrialized, and prosperous economy. Government is already working to improve and strengthen the jewelry industry in our country. We have commenced discussions on creating a central marketplace for jewelry along the lines of the Dubai Gold Souk. The addition of these gold coins, embossed with the image of His Royal Majesty, will go a long way to help support our efforts to promote the jewelry industry. We are putting in place measures to ensure the sustainability of the industry. In 2017, we commenced the National Assay Scheme to monitor effectively gold exports from both large and small-scale mining. And this year, we have digitalized the National Assay Laboratory at the Kotoka International Airport to enable us monitor in real time all gold exports from the country. We have also, through the PMMC, supported the establishment of Ghana's first state-owned gold refinery under a public-private partnership. The refinery, when operational, will have a daily capacity to process some 400 kilograms of gold. And thankfully, work on this important project is 90% complete. Our goal is to retain, refine, and process all gold mined in Ghana into bullions and jewelry. Actively working with the Ministry of Finance and other stakeholders, we have commenced the processes of securing a London Bullion Market Association LBMA certification to enable us easily export and trade our refined gold on the international market. Distinguished guests, happily, under the usual exemplary leadership and coordination of the Vice President of the Republic, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the Bank of Ghana has commenced the purchase of Ghanaian gold to shore up its reserves, thereby contributing to the retention here in Ghana of the value of our mineral resources. Also, Your Majesty, we are determined to invoke our preemptive right pursuant to Section 7 of the Minerals and Mining Act 206, Act 703, to make gold readily available in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, government is taking these measures together with our local content policy to ensure that our mineral resources are utilized for the benefit of the people of Ghana, the true owners of these resources. Distinguished guests, the Bible teaches us in 2 Chronicles, chapter 9, verse 8, that God made Solomon king of Israel to maintain justice, peace, and righteousness. And God gave him wisdom that surpassed the wisdom of all other kings, so he could maintain peace and unity in his kingdom. In the same token, Your Majesty, Nana Otumfuo, may the good Lord himself continue to grant you divine wisdom so as to accomplish your God-assigned mission. Today, we celebrate a pillar of peace while he's still very much alive and in our midst. Your subjects, of which I'm proudly one, the entire nation, and indeed the world wish you many more years of blessed reign, distinguished leadership, and may the Almighty protect you at all times. Otumfuo Wonkwaso, His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osetutu II is a true pillar of peace. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Sam Abdullahi Jinapo, and also who's MP for Damongo. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, when the E-on-3 group decided to confer this honor of the Pillar of Peace on His Majesty the Ashanti Hene, it had to do with the Dagban crisis. And for close to 17 years, the efforts His Majesty put together, there were good times and there were bad times. There's a video going around that shows His Majesty are not a very diplomatic level. And they're like, Bemeni. For the next 9 minutes and about 38 or 40 seconds, we'd like to show you a video that catalogs this entire process, especially the Dagban crisis that has brought us thus far. Ladies and gentlemen, please avert your minds and your eyes to the screens and enjoy the video. Thank you.
This great Ashanti kingdom, now over 300 years old, has stood the test of time and achieved consequence all over the world. Nana Santehene, during the era of conquest, your predecessors and grandfathers led this Ashanti nation to conquer. We still remember the conquering hands of your grandfather Opokuwari I, for during the 20-year period between 1726 and 1746, he conquered giants like Achimkweu, Techiman, Ga Dangbe, Gonja, Dagomba, and as well as all the way to Krachi. Nana Santehene, those were the days of the era of wars and warriorism, territory grabbing, conquest, and its eventual consequence called colonialism. With colonialism came the anti-colonial movement and the various struggles. Here again, your grandfather Prempeh II was available to assist and to lead with consequence and circumstance.
That night, the Ashanti Hene was able to talk to Lennox Boyd at a dinner arranged by Colin Russell.
And I think Lennox Boyd was very impressed with the courtesy, the genuineness, the strength of appeal of the Ashanti Hene, who loved his people and really was their king.
Post-colonial Ghana was fraught with conflicts, military interventions, and at least 3 failed attempts at democracy. Here again, your predecessor, Opokuwari II, was a bulwark to help steer the affairs of the country into a 4th republic. His diplomacy and magnanimity kept Ghana together as one nation, one people, united to build a new democracy. Ashanti was strong in the era of wars and has been even stronger in the era of peace, unity, and leadership for all mankind. So Nana Santehene, we remember your history, the history of the Osepoku dynasty, a narrative of conquests, of anti-colonialism, of nurturing democracy for Ghana. And today, we celebrate your enduring leadership, an icon of peace, an engine of growth and prosperity, a representation of unity and stability. The Yendiskin dispute, which led to the eventual beheading of an incumbent Yana in 2002, is one of the longest skin disputes in modern